And Aries won't say, I've listened to my intuition. Aries will say, I went with my gut. Yes, same thing, just Aries talk. Hey there, Aries. How are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Aries. We're going to start off with the Stardust deck and do a 6-card spread, taking a look at your current situation, the ideal, what's blocking you, the solution, advice, and the outcome. And then we are going to clarify with the CHERVONO-CHORNE deck for more messages, more information, more clarity on this read. And it's a timeless read, Aries. So when it finds you, it was meant to, and it's general. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Aries placements wherever you have Aries in your chart. The 6 of Swords is the current situation. You're moving away from something, it looks like drama, and into some calmer waters. But here's the thing, Aries, I think it's this 3 of Pentacles. Now, before, I think it was your last week's read, it might have been blocking you, this collaboration. And you've gotten out of these disagreements, these whatever was sort of causing you difficulties, and now this is the ideal to work with others. But I think it might be on a different level, whether it be different understanding, education, even frequency. The block is, I'm just going to say, your patience. Like your patience is blocked with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is very stoic. He doesn't pop off. I mean, he can, but he doesn't, because a Scorpio, that Scorpio energy, they want to stay mysterious. They really bring it down and sort of churn, plan, plot, yeah. But I think with a Scorpio energy, if you get them to pop off, they feel like they've lost control and they like to stay in control. So with it being in the block position, you can't really control your emotions right now, Aries, and that's fine. We'll get some clarifiers on that. The solution, is to control your emotions, to take a softer approach. I remember this being your last card out in last week's read. Take a softer approach. That's the solution. The advice, independence. That's what was in the block position last week, I think, was this 9 of Pentacles. But that's the advice. Go independent. Go on your own. Okay, even if those, don't let people ride your coattails. And that's what I mean about working with higher level people. Like, don't let people ride your coattails, Aries. Oh, and the outcome. Interesting. Again, that work and friend relationships is the outcome, or friendships from work relationships. Okay, bottom of the deck, and that which you might not see. Wow, success. I am seeing numbers here, because 3 and 3 is 6. I got 6 twice. 3 and 6 is 9. I got 3 and 6 twice. This is very interesting as far as numbers go. And then 3, 6, 9. Okay, Aries. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers on this. The 6 of Swords. Why is the 6 of Swords the current situation? For the army of Aries. Keep shuffling, he said. Okay. Why is the 6 of Swords the current situation for the army of Aries? Let's get some clarifiers on this. Right there, 2 of Swords. I think you've made a decision. There's no confusion here. You've made sacrifices with the sword down, and brand new ideas have emerged from these sacrifices, from these realizations, from, for some of you, these failures. You've had to make some tough decisions, Aries, and I'm hearing blind. You're just going on instinct, which I kind of like about you, Aries. The 6 of Swords is also clarified by the Empress. Look at you, like I said, leveling up. Chilling out and leveling up, knowing your worth, knowing what your ideas, I mean, a lot of you are industry innovators, and I'm not just talking leading your industries, but innovating new ones. Yeah. And leveling up to Empress, and also learning how to receive good ideas, receive other people's information, expertise without popping off. Okay, so the 3, or getting defensive, or if they disagree with you, you sort of, I don't know, because I live with Aries energy, so I know if they disagree with you, if you are patient with Aries and you sort of make your case, they're like, oh, that's a good, like, valid point. My one Aries always goes, fair, yeah, valid point. And then he thinks about it. So with Aries, I think this is what's bringing you to the ideal, is to working with those that will accept you for who you are. You're Aries. You have ideas which might seem absolutely crazy and out there, but then in a matter of, let's say, weeks, months, it's everyone's following that trend that you set, Aries. Everyone's following that way of operating because that's what you set, Aries. So the 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, you've been working hard on something, Aries. Really have been. And not seeing, that's what I mean by being blind with the 2 of Swords and not seeing the results, but still believing in yourself. Queen of Pentacles, love to see it. Now this is the everyday to the Empress. This is the minor to the major, which is the Empress. And that is your idea right there, which is leading you to this 9 of Pentacles. Whatever this means to you, Aries, is going to differ for all of you. So that is, and like I said, you're leveling up. You're not dealing with people who want to ride your coattails. Like I keep hearing it, right? Aries, do not let people ride your coattails. Okay. King of Cups is the block, clarified by the 4 of Cups. Okay, this is feeling ignored. This is feeling ignored. Your feelings are getting hurt. Maybe your pride is getting a little hurt. You're not seeing your success. 6 of Wands, you're not seeing it yet. 7 of Pentacles, you're still working and working and working. But guess what 7 and 3 are? 10 of Pentacles. That's what it is. So you're almost there with the 9, and there's that Queen holding that 10th pentacle, right? So you're there. You just don't see it yet, Aries. And also clarifying, so don't let your emotions self-sabotage. So stay cool, stay calm, stay stoic is what I'm hearing with this King of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Wands. You're at a crossroads, Aries. You're at a crossroads where you're going to have to get out of your feels and into your intellect and make some tough decisions. And it's to move forward. It's to move out of the drama, out of the, I don't want to say lower levels, but it kind of is. It feels like it. You're moving out and you're moving up. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is the solution. This is really listening to your intuition on whatever business, who works with you, on new collaborations. This is really tapping in to your intuition, to your gut instinct. When your gut instinct tells you to do something, boom, do it. Don't think twice. Don't, let me think, let me sleep on it. No, go for it. All you can do is fail, right? And Aries is one that always picks themselves back up. They don't dwell in it. They don't, well, that didn't work. And this is the cardinal in you, Aries. You don't dwell. You try something else. The Queen of Cups is saying, following your gut. 8 of Swords, and there you are, getting all locked into your mind, all locked into the way it's got to look, it's got to be, it's got to show up. You've got to receive it in this way. No, Aries. Nope. And I'm also seeing in this 8 of Swords, as I said, 1 sword down and 1 sword up with the 2 of Swords. I think you have, let's say you're, I don't know, you're inventing something. You are, I don't know, like a software program, an app design creator, whatever you are, Aries. I could go on. It's going to differ for all of you, but you have tried and failed and tried and failed, and don't let that get you down. You keep trying, and you will see success. You will, when you get, whether it be the formula, whether it be the, I don't know, whatever it is that you are trying, keep up the work. Keep up the Seven of Pentacles work. And this is where I think the ideal is to get like a fresh set of eyes can sometimes come in and say, oh, it's this. And it's a simple thing that you overlooked or you didn't think was important. And boom, it works. But like I'm thinking now of, I don't know, like computer programs or software or, oh, what are those programs, or they're like VINs or whatever they protect. Like there's an industries sort of dedicated to protecting your information, not just from hackers, but from websites, from corporations that will say, okay, if you want to shop on whatever, Amazon or whatever, click here and agree to us accessing everything that you have either on your device, on your computer, at your home, whatever. There's going to be something, I'm sure it's going to be led by an Aries, that blocks that, right? It's like that guy, the ethical hacker. He'll tell you what the hackers do, but it's going to take a hacker who goes through back doors to know how to close those doors. I feel like that's an Aries. Like I feel like there's hackers out there that are like, you know what, if it's this easy for me, a hacker, coder, whatever, to get in the back doors, oh my goodness, the average person. So I am going to create this product that anyone can use, put on their phone, put on their device, put on their, laptop, computer, desktop, and it'll stop any and all bots. Because I think when we think of hackers, I think we still think of people. There's a lot of bots. There's more probably bots than people hacking, because not a lot of people know how to do it. They haven't taken the time to learn. But bots, boom. They're, I think there's people that create bot farms of hacking bots, but that's just my imagination. I have no idea. Queen of Cups, clarified by the Lovers. Look at you, Aries. Look at you. Now, when I have the King and the Queen of Cups, don't self-sabotage. Don't feel like, because here, look at the Two of Cups. Look at the two of you together, right? Right there. If you are in a relationship, Aries, look at this. I got the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. For you masculines, don't self-sabotage by feeling, oh, sad and lonely. Four of Cups, no one loves me. Yes, whoever your person is, yes, they do, Aries. They're planning with you. You both have the world in the palm of your hands. This is a divinely guided love, Aries. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't get yourself in a mind trap. If this is a relationship, like this is a general read, so it's covering all aspects from business to love, but here don't self-sabotage, Aries. But here it is, the advice. The next card is the Nine of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. If that's not the Queen of Cups, I don't know what is. This is listening to your intuition, maybe when it comes to love, loving relationships, and the Chariot and moving forward. Yeah, I see it. Listening to your intuition rather than your ego, which is trying to keep you in that mindset, trying to keep you in that mind, those mind traps, those prisons, that prison of thought. Should I or shouldn't I? Again, Aries is the best when they listen to their intuition and just go with what their gut says. Like, an Aries won't say, I've listened to my intuition. Aries will say, I went with my gut. Yes, same thing, just Aries talk. Aries doesn't say, I listen to my intuition. Aries says, I go with my gut. And that's what my gut told me to do. To move forward independently. Not to wait for investors. Not to, kiss investors' butts. Nope. I just did it. Now, whatever this means to you, Aries. Three of Cups is the outcome. Clarified by, ooh, as an Aries looking like the King of Pentacles. Yes, indeed. And the Seven of Wands, taking the high road. I see you taking the high road. I see you taking a different path from the Six of Swords, moving into calmer. I like this energy of Taurus energy, just calm, chill. I work, I play. I work, I play. I have a barbecue and I know how to cook. Like on a barbecue. Like Taurus plays hard, works hard, plays hard, really. And I like that energy where you're grounding the thoughts. You can just let them flow through. You know that you're overthinking. Okay, I just need to chill. I need to go with my gut, High Priestess. I've put a lot of work. Again, like I said, 7 and 3 is 10 Pentacles. I'm at the 9. I'm working on it. There's that 10th pentacle right there. I also have a grounding, a loving King of Cups, Queen of Cups, very loving, very romantic, but also grounding and practical, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So if you are in a relationship, the Lover's card, Aries, don't feel like the Four of Cups. Don't feel like you're being ignored. Don't feel like, you know, your significant other doesn't love you. What you're not seeing is your success. You might not be seeing your success in the relationship. You might not be seeing your success in love or in business, or because you're putting a lot of work in, Aries, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Open your eyes. Don't be blind with unnecessary thoughts. The bottom of the deck. And that which you might not see, Aries, 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. The success is your family for some of you. Success is family legacy. You will be, for some of you, you're already stepping on and in 6-figure, 7-figure incomes where your kids will not have to worry at all. They can do whatever they want because Aries has got it down pat. King of Pentacles. Aries is putting in the work. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's all right here. Love to see it, Aries. Let's get an oracle on this. Oh, well, I'm just gonna shuffle. One fell on the floor, but that's one that you might not see. I want one to pop out. We'll get, oh. No, keep going. This is a good one. Right there. Change. Well, Aries, you are the creators of change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality. Yeah, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. There's that first card out, the 6 of Swords. Absolutely. Now let me get this one. That fell on the ground. And that which you might not see, Aries. Aw. Kindness. Yes, indeed. Kindness, the energy of kindness, reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, to find the root of our love through our connection to Source. Aries. Yes, indeed. I live with 2 Aries suns and an Aries moon. My 2 sons, my sons, they are kind. They are very thoughtful. They're very sweet. They have the biggest hearts. And then, of course, my Scorpio, my Scorpio king, he has an Aries moon. So, yeah, he can get all flippy. He can pop off. But then that Scorpio sort of like pulls it back down into like, okay, go chop some wood. And he chops wood. Gets all his Aries out that way. I love Aries moons. If you have an Aries moon, I see you, I feel you. You are misunderstood by the general public. Okay. I've got a lot of doubles here. I got 6, I see 636 right off the top. I see 393 next. Let's do that one. 393. There's a powerful information within you that is ready to be heard. I'm telling you, Aries, you're on the cusp of something that will change the way we operate, change the way we communicate, you're an innovator. Your soul is encouraging you to listen through mindfulness, meditation, and journaling. There's that High Priestess right there. And the Empress, but the High Priestess for sure. Oh, what did I say? 636. Let's do that one. 636. Welcome home to yourself. It seems you're finally in a loving space with yourself once more. Angels are dancing around you in celebration of your self-acceptance. Aries, I love that. Let's do 369. That always reminds me of like a Tesla number. 369. You may feel sensitive at this time. Oh, there's that 4 of Cups right there. But it's important to listen in as the emotions rising up in you are messages about what's most important for your journey going forward. And I have both the King and Queen of Cups. So don't dismiss your emotions, Aries. But as you can see in this 4 of Cups, you're ignoring the 3 cups there. And I have the 3 of Cups right here. So don't get defensive. Don't get emotional. I'm not saying don't get emotional. You're going to get emotional. According to this angel number, you may feel sensitive at this time, but it's important to listen in as the emotions rising up are messages. So just be aware. And with awareness comes change, and you have the change card. And that's what I see for you, Aries. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care. From your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.